latte. So, I wanted to go live. Today is Thursday. I had my youngest son out here. I haven't really seen anybody in, I would say, like a week. I had fallen ill and kind of self-quarantined because I have to work at the veterans home and wanted to make sure that nobody was ill. So I self-quarantined, called in ill, and Monday I went and got my COVID test, and today I got my results back. So obviously with my son being here, I am negative for COVID. And I just wanted to kind of go over my symptoms. Happen to be basically my severe allergies. I apparently have a flare-up of asthma, and I have a cough and shortness of breath because of the cough, and apparently my asthma. So tasks that normally were easy were no longer easy. I had aches and pains, but I believe that was due to prior to that I was not working out, but I went outside and mowed the lawn, did the yard, and probably shouldn't have. So then Monday I went, I called the 800 number. They ran over the questions, and basically I went through this drill like 4 times before I was approved to go get my test. My test was basically, I arrived there, they held up a blue a piece of paper that tells me how the procedure was going to go, what to do, where to go. So I had to drive around the Instacare to the tent, wait in line, keep my windows rolled up, no AC. Trying to think what else. But then they went through the questions again. What are my symptoms? Am I running a fever? And that was the one thing that was consistent throughout. I had been taking my temperature at work, and it was consistent, and it might have been a low grade 99 for a little bit, but otherwise, couldn't get off there. But otherwise it was, fine, not anything that was bad. So the thing that I noticed was that there was 2 people doing the test, and they rotated out, and they changed PPE, mask, helmet, all that, gloves, yada yada. They swapped that out with each vehicle. And so they shoved this Q-tip up my nose, and it basically was between my nostril and my throat, and she spun that thing, and it hurt like the freaking hell of fire was on the back of my throat. And I even had to turn and take a moment so that I didn't cough or sneeze on her. And she was totally fine with that, but then she pulled it out, and they handed me a piece of paper, said that, turn this into your bosses, and it'll take 5 to 7 days. So my HR department told me if I went on to my health and signed up to the online system that it would come up sooner, and it did. It came up today as opposed to tomorrow. And my results were negative. I got to see Justin today, which was really nice because at the end of next week it's my birthday, and so he bought me Hawaiian barbecue just because he knows I love it. It's really sad to see that people are not taking this a little more seriously. I got there was 3 vehicles in front of me, and by the time I pulled up into the bay, there was 6 to 7 vehicles behind me. So if that gives you an idea of how this works, it's an 8-person transfer for germs. And I know I keep touching my face, but but if you think of it like that, an 8-person transfer for germs. And if those 8 people touch 8 people, and so on and so on, think of it that way. That's a lot of people you're touching, and a lot of lives that are, being connected. I know that there's that hashtag fake pandemic out there, and it's just sad to see that people aren't taking this as seriously as it could be. There's so many people that this could hurt, and I'm trying to do my part. So minor allergies, I'm going to go take some more pills. Some Mucinex and some allergy pills, which means I'll be asleep within an hour. And then on the bright side, hubby's coming home tomorrow, so I've been busting butt trying to get the house all cleaned up, not just for him but for me. The dog hair, I think, is probably what's kicking me. So wanted to tell you guys, hey, and has anybody that gotten this, and what experiences have they had? Put it in the comments, and thanks so much for your time. Have a good day.